What's up, Kyle?
What's going on, Scott? Another week in the books.
Another week in the books.
Yep.
Got some big stuff happening last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Fights went pretty well. Could have been, we were one fight away from crushing it.
Yep.
A classic lose the last leg of a 16 parlay.
Yep.
Never fails.
We ended up plus 1.8 units on the fights. For the weekend in total, we were plus 0.8 units.
It's not bad. I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, anytime you're plus gambling, yeah, that's a win.
It's nice.
Yeah. But like
Not
you said,
terrible.
we were really close with the fights. We called a lot of things right.
Yeah. Tafa just did not look great.
He didn't.
He looked good for the first 4 minutes of the first round, and then he got hit with some bombs and got angry and was kind of tilted a little bit. And he was not fighting smart.
I thought Toph would be able to knock him out. He couldn't.
Well, fucking Vanderot was eating.
I know.
He ate some bombs.
That was the shock of the night. Is that?
Yeah.
Because Tafa, almost anyone else, he knocks out. He couldn't knock out Vandera.
And did you catch Vanderot's fucking pentagram neck tattoo?
Yes. Oh, yes.
That's probably how he was able to eat those shots. Is he was channeling the power of Satan.
But Tafa, he's still young. I hope the UFC doesn't cut him. I'd like to see him stay.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the cut when
Split his head
Vanderot
open?
was it looked like he got hit in the head with a hatchet.
Yeah, it did. It honestly did.
It was just pouring blood down his face.
Yep. But to start the card,
start at the beginning.
we had Demir's Magulov versus Rafael Alves. That fight went exactly as we thought.
Easy.
Demir, easy decision. We didn't have any juice on that just because the line was so big. No point.
Yeah, he was in 6-teamer.
Yeah.
That did not hit.
We had David
That's about
Dvorak versus 24-hour notice Juan Camilo Ronderos. And good for Ronderos for taking this fight, but he got submitted
that went
instantly.
Pretty much exactly how we thought it would. He tapped on a one-armed rear naked choke.
Yeah.
Which is probably what they teach you how to defend week 1 fucking yellow belt karate jiu-jitsu training school.
But we did go 3-0 in our survivor pool.
Yes, we did.
With the David Dvorak last-minute replacement because of...
shout out to, what the hell's his name? MMA Wizard.
MMA Wizard survivor pool.
Yes.
We're 3-0.
We're crushing it on that.
Next up, Joshua Kulabau versus Shah Yalan. Kulabau won a decision. Yalan did pretty good. He fought well, wrestled well early. Then kind of faded as the fight went on. I ended up liking Yalan more and more as I got closer to fight night, just because I liked how he looked at the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
Still didn't take any straight bets on him or anything. But Kulabau looked pretty good. Easy decision. We have Bruno Silva versus Victor Rodriguez, and Bruno Silva.
That was another great fight too.
Bruno Silva looked great. That guy hits hard as fuck. Oh my god.
What was he, 125er?
Oh yeah. Flyweight. Bruno Silva is someone to watch going forward. Not a lot of guys at that weight hit like that.
Not a lot of people can fucking knock someone out cold at 125 pounds.
No. Court McGee, Claudio Silva. It's kind of a back and forth fight.
Yeah, I thought Court McGee looked pretty good.
He did.
I thought he looked great.
He did. I've never been high on
Showed a lot of
Claudio
grit.
Silva.
Anyways.
But yeah, Court McGee did look good, and he'll probably get another fight, and he'll probably lose it.
They'll probably give him someone good, and he'll get fucking destroyed.
Yep. Our Ben Rothwell versus Chris Barnett fight was a little closer than we would have liked in the first round. Fat boy Chris Barnett was pretty athletic.
And then second round though, he was definitely getting tired, and there was a lot of just turning his back and running away from Ben Rothwell.
There sure was, and this is where we made our money. We hit Ben Rothwell by submission.
Yes.
People were forgetting that Ben Rothwell, he used to submit everyone. That was his thing.
Right.
It's pretty easy call there. I saw quite a few people actually took that this weekend. On Twitter. It was a popular one. But it also
might as well. What was the line?
So
like plus 3 something?
No, so that was another one that we had it on DraftKings. I posted it on our website at plus 700.
Yeah.
Everyone on Twitter was saying that they had it at plus 1100.
Really?
I didn't see that. DraftKings didn't have that. I don't know where they get their lines, but we're being honest. We got it at 700. That's what we're using.
Yeah.
So it would be nice to claim the 11 to 1, but
yeah,
we won't. Next, Jack Hermanson versus Edmund Shabazian, and this is disappointing.
That was very disappointing because I was shocked that they gave Jack Hermanson the second round.
I know, and Shabazian looked good early on.
He looked very good.
Yeah.
The first round, I was like, all right, this is going to be easy. Another one in the books for us. And then third round.
He got smashed.
Third round, smishing.
Yes.
Smishing.
The one thing I will
Jack
say
Hermanson.
is Edmund is still really young and has tons of potential. I hope the UFC matches him up against some, not cans, but,
right.
guys he could knock out.
A little bit of a step down
Yeah.
because he definitely had some pop. The jab was landing at will.
Yep.
First and second round, and he needs. I mean, that was like his test, and he did well.
And he didn't get
lost.
finished. He did not get finished.
Right.
So
right. I probably would have tapped from fucking
the smashing
strikes
the
on that
smashing.
one. The smashing when he was just had his fucking legs pinned, one arm pinned, and just fucking pounding him. I don't know how they didn't stop it.
I was wondering that myself.
But
he is someone to bet going forward. Hermanson, again, I'm just not that high on the guy. I don't know what it is about him. I'll probably fade him his next fight.
Yeah, people seem to love him. He's going to get a big step up, I think, his next fight.
He will.
And it's probably going to be too much for him.
Yeah, I'm willing to fade him. And he'll probably be the favorite, so it'll be great. We'll get a dog.
Right.
Next fight, another close one. Ricardo Ramos, Bill Algeo. What'd you think of this one, Scott?
It was a coin flip.
Yeah, I was close.
That's what I think. Could have gone either way, for sure.
Ricardo Ramos had the wrestling, but Billy Algeo had everything else. I did have it for Ricardo Ramos personally. Even though we had Bill Algeo. Ricardo Ramos is someone to bet going forward if he continues to wrestle the way he did. Bill Algeo is maybe someone take against lesser competition, fade against any step up. I think that's the kind of guy he's going to be.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Next fight was one I tweeted out. Unpopular opinion: Norma Dumont beats Felicia Spencer easy. It might not have been so easy, but she did win.
Right. Got it done.
And
that was a nice one too.
She looked good. Her striking was way better than Felicia's all night long. She hits hard for a women's featherweight. I like Norma Dumont a lot. And Felicia Spencer's on the downhill. She's old. She'll still beat lesser competition for sure. But not too excited about Felicia Spencer going forward.
Right.
We talked about this one already. Justin Taffa and Jared Vandera. I hope,
that one was ouchy.
Like I said, I hope Justin Taffa doesn't get cut because he's super young, hits really hard, and he's tough. He's got potential. Vandera, on the other hand, he used his wrestling. He could take a punch, but if he
can take many punches.
If he keeps coming in looking the way he looks against some bigger heavyweights than Taffa, because Taffa's not the biggest guy himself, he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah,
I can't see him being
I
very
agree.
successful at heavyweight. I just can't.
He's kind of like pudgy and not that in shape looking. I mean, he had good footwork, and he was tossing Taffa around quite a bit.
He was. But like I said, Taffa's not the biggest.
But again, Taffa's not the biggest, and he's not a ranked guy. So like if they put him against anyone with a number next to their name, smashing.
Yeah. Next fight was the biggest shock of the night for me. Carla Esparza looked fucking awesome.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
She looks like a world beater. She's going to get a title shot for this, and well-deserved title shot.
Yes, absolutely.
She looked excellent.
That was a definite shock of the night.
She looked excellent. It's fights like that you just got to be like, I was wrong. I was wrong to pick Jan to even think that.
I'll eat my words on that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Jan needs a big step down. Carla needs a big step up. Title shot for Carla. I don't know what'll be next for Jan. I don't think they'll get rid of her in a women's strawweight. That's not the biggest division.
Right.
But yeah, that takes us to our main event. Rob Font, Cody Garbrandt. We called that Rob Font. Cody is a tough dude. His chin held up, which wasn't something that was holding up for him in the past.
Surprising, yeah.
Rob Font hit him so many times with that jab. Oh, my God. Rob Font, he said it himself, best jab in the sport. I don't know if that's true, but...
Definitely that night.
It looked really well. Reminded me of GSP Josh Koscheck.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. Just
when Josh Koscheck called fucking GSP's jab out, and then he proceeded to beat Josh Koscheck only using his jab.
Only jab. But yeah, it was a good night of fights.
Yeah.
Cody is still a contender, I think. That was his first fight after a long layoff. You never know. Ring rust is a real thing.
Yeah. It could light a fire under him.
Yeah.
Get him to take it more seriously. Not that he's not taking it seriously, but his nickname is No Love because he's said for a while there he didn't fucking care about fighting.
You're right.
So this should make him have the mentality where he's like got something to prove now after coming off that long layoff. Losing every single round.
Exactly.
Against Rob Font. Yeah.
And Font, he needs a big step up here. Probably
absolutely
throw him in a title eliminator fight. Because, yeah,
give him like number 4 or 5th ranked guy.
Yeah, exactly.
See what he's got.
Yep.
See what he's got against a big step up.
Yeah, really liked Rob Font.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, like I said, we're plus 1.8 units on the fights. And that takes us over to the PGA Championship, and Phil Mickelson is our champ.
Big calves hitting bombs.
Oldest champ to win a major.
Yeah.
Insane.
Gotta love it.
Oh, yeah.
And he fucking destroyed that course, too.
Mm-hmm.
On Sunday, fucking Koepka, what did he finish? +2? He might even finish +4.
He was +2 on the day.
+2?
Yeah.
Right. And then Louis Uwe was within a couple of strokes and then proceeded to dump one right in the water.
He ended up tied for second with Brooks. Louis.
Yeah.
But Phil was striping that driver, which is something he doesn't typically do. He's more of a spray guy. Not on Sunday.
Crafty veteran.
Yeah.
No.
It takes a lot to make me root against Brooks Koepka, but Phil Mickelson is enough to make me do it.
Yes. Anytime you get an old-ass lefty in there.
And how about Ricky?
With big calves, fucking probably betting $100,000 a hole.
Those calves. How about Ricky Fowler finishing tied for 8th?
Shocker. Shock of my lifetime. In no world, in all of the parallel universes, could I have foreseen Ricky Fowler finishing -1 at the PGA Championship.
And
tied for top 10.
Easiest bet of all time is Will Zalatoris to top 40. I think we should auto bet it going forward.
Auto bet it. Yeah.
Auto bet
just like
Willie
Cam
Z.
Davis, top Australian player.
Right. Siwoo Kim failed us. Along with Charles Schwartzel. He failed us as well. Tough to beat second, though.
Yeah.
Louis Usti came in second, so...
Right. It was a pretty good weekend for the South Africans in general. I think they were 3 of the top 5 going into Sunday.
Yeah, Bezuidenhout and Van Tonder.
Bezuidenhout, yes.
But yeah, it was a great tournament. We just didn't really call it right. One of my DraftKings lineups did cash. How did yours do?
Yeah. 0%.
Okay. I was
0% of my lineups cash.
I was 1 for 2.
Yeah.
So
not bad.
Made money back, yeah. Keep it going for this week, which those numbers just came out, and we'll be talking about in a little bit. But how about they need to play at this course every year? This course was awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking
and it's a public course, too.
Ocean course. It's Kauai Island.
Yeah.
They need to play it every year. Loved it.
They gotta have it for some tournament there.
Yeah. I love how the final score, winning score is -6. I mean, I don't like seeing the -20s.
Right, like the week before.
I'd much rather watch it.
Fucking Byron Nelson -28.
Yeah, I'd much rather watch this.
Yeah.
Also big.
The cuts -6. The Byron Nelson.
Also big weekend for Emax.
Huge. Huge. Fucking
Cover
Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather fight.
Able to pay with it. Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty crazy because that's like the only altcoin that I've ever heard of landing fucking a huge deal like that where, they're getting real world application for it, whereas Dogecoin just has the picture of the fucking dog on the front, or
Right.
like SHIB.
Yeah.
Nobody's taken SHIB as payment yet.
No. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Emax, who would have thought?
Who would have thought? To the moon. I bought another 15 billion today.
Did you?
Yeah, and then so there was a little bit of a dip. I bought it at 7 zeros and like 6.5, and then of course, per usual, it dropped to like 7.058.
Yeah.
Almost immediately.
If you buy the dip, it just dips.
But yeah, just dips further. But now it's back up over 7.06. So it's right back to where it was.
Yep, and we're going to have Justin on again from Emax.
Not founder Justin on.
Not founder Justin on.
Financial advisor Justin on.
Yeah.
And then we got the Keith the KO Kid Berry.
We have Keith the KO Kid Berry, former
big crypto guy.
Yep.
Is he fighting this year in Bellator?
He does not have a fight booked.
He said I saw that he said he wanted to fight this year in Bellator.
Yeah, he does not have a fight booked right now, but we'll talk to him about that. Yeah, we're going to talk everything with him. We're going to talk fights. We're going to talk crypto.
Gambling.
The guy loves Dogecoin, so we'll be talking about that.
The guy loves Doge. Yeah, I better watch what I say about Doge on here today.
Keith will come after you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have Keith on. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, no fights this weekend, right, for Memorial Day?
No fights this weekend, unfortunately.
That's all right. We got plenty of other stuff to do.
Yep.
There's golf.
Yeah, golf.
That's good.
Want to go over that in a minute here?
Yeah, we'll take a quick break and break down the PGA.
Sounds good. All right.